So I'm in my FV4202 on Serene Coast, and the first thing I see is a Type 59 platoon on the enemy team. And I'm like, shit. Now, let me tell you, somebody's gonna get a brothers in arms in this game, and I'm not gonna tell you who. You gotta think here. They're probably gonna be in the northwest, and we have to figure out who's gonna counter them. And I asked the Emil for help, but before I can even get the words out, he's already on his way. So that's great. What is a little less great is that the majority of our team are going there, and so the southeast is really exposed. And that is going to come back to bite us in the ass later. For now though, you can see me there in chat being worried about the Type 59s. Well, I suppose we gotta go through this flank quick, and this thing, this FV4202 with a turbo, is actually decently fast, you know, 55, relatively good power to weight ratio. You can see the Emil is not worried about the Type 59s. And, well, are they actually gonna be there? Yes, and I get a lucky shot into one of them. Now, in this situation right here, the FV4202 I think might actually be even a little bit better than a Type 59. Because, well, the FV4202 in general is a really weak tank. Not terrible, but weak. Here we have better penetration, better DPM, better gun depression, and I believe also better accuracy. Actually, I'm sure better accuracy. And I suppose the turret on the Type 59 is still a little bit better. But overall, we can do something here. And looking at the map, it's actually good that the majority of our team went here, because the majority of their team went here as well. They have not just the Type 59s, but also an I6 and a T77. And I get to track the IS-6 here, which is fantastic. He's used his repair kit. I'm firing premium ammo because at this point I think we've already lost this, and I really want to give me every chance. And I didn't need premium ammo to track him there, but it doesn't matter. He's dead. That's all that matters. Now, the score is really not looking good as I bounce another shot of the Type 59. It's 1-4 southeast. There's nobody there. Like, the enemy team is just, you know, having a casual stroll across the little peninsula there. And we're up here getting shot at by Type 59. It's great. And here I think, okay, I'm going to go around them. And then I think, no. I'm going to expose my turret to all the tank destroyers on their team. Even though most of them have already been spotted on the other side of the map. But, well, no, I want to support my guys here directly, and you can see that the Emil shot it to you, Hong Kong police. He's going to work here. Without him, ooh, this would have been a definite loss. Get another bounce, you know, turret armor. It's not reliable, but against a Type 59 that's not firing heat, as I say that, so much for not being reliable. And my gunner gets hit, great. And it's looking worse and worse as the car dies. It's 1 against 5, and here I'm like, fuck, another loss, great. Here comes the T77. I'm like, ooh, I think that thing's got an auto-load. Let me just run. And, well, there's the Emil to the rescue. My shot goes nowhere. Can't rely on it when it counts, and the Emil gets the kill. Like, he's carrying this flank so hard. And these Type 59s, well, I really want that one-shot Type 59, but, you know, you're not going to dig him out of there. It's not that easy to dig a Type 59 out. And, well, for once, this fucking gun behaves and I get you know, a low plate shot. Emil-1's on relatively low health. It's 3 versus 7 now. Our base is already pretty much under attack. Luckily, we have an I6 there. And again, gun behaves again. I get a hit. The Emil-1 probably gets a hit. Or the J-Panther, I'm not sure which. And now both of them are one-shots. Both of the Type 59s. And I'm like, okay. Now you are not going to get a brothers in arms. One of them's down, and both my ammo rack and my gun are damaged now, which means I'm reloading forever. And once I'm finally reloaded, as I take more damage, I'm not even sure to get this hit, and it doesn't matter because the Panther kills him. You know, and then he gets killed by a light tank. That's unfortunate. Scores have evened out a little bit, as you know, the Emil and me to a certain degree have gone through this flank. I've actually bounced 1900 damage, so turret sort of worked. And now I'm thinking, okay, obviously our base is in terrible, despair. The IS-6 is getting circled by heavy tanks and tank destroyers. But before I go there, I kind of want to clean this flank out a little bit. If you look at their team list, you can see that most of their tanks, actually all of their tanks are spotted, so we know there's not too many of them over here. We don't have to spend too much time here, but we should at least take out this SU-152 and maybe the SU-100 M1, even though he's sort of, he can hide if he wants to. I don't care right now. We've got bigger problems, so if he stays in the back there, that's great. ML1 gets another kill. I'm sure he's already at like 4,500 damage here. And well, let's hurry back to base. And again, with the turbo, 55 top speed, relatively good power to weight there. This thing is fast enough to get to the base before, everything goes to shit. Even though nothing's going to shit, because that IS-6 is still on 61% after fighting like 4 or 5 enemy tanks. I mean, yes, he's in the top tier heavy tank, but still, that's a good job right there. I don't know how well he does in this game, but I'm sure it's pretty well, and he definitely is also one of the reasons we won this, because if he hadn't been there, they would have probably just kept out. And here I'm like, okay, I'm not going to fight them frontally, I'm just going to go around the back. I'm fast enough. I thank the ML1 in chat, because I really needed a good game here. And it worked out. This is most likely a win. I'm going to go for the, the one-shot kill. And that's the base secure. So, Type 59s are not getting a Brothers in Arms. I wonder who is. It's great when you, meet a random player and you beat a Type 59 platoon. I love that. Especially after, I've been playing the 59 Platoon. Oh my god, that is the worst tank. I hate it. I should not have bought this. Don't buy the 59 Platoon. Skill said that he likes that tank. Maybe if you can run food and have Brothers in Arms and all that shit. I don't. That thing, the 59 Platoon, is so terrible. First of all, I have like a 20% less win ratio in that thing than in any other tank, than in this thing. It actually makes the FV4202 look good. It's terrible. You get spotted like a heavy tank. Anyway. Here, my turbo, sort of brings me from our base back to their side of the map, and I get more damage on the SU-101. Our T-44 was having some trouble with this guy, but I get the kill, which is great, and now both me and the Emil are in for kills, even though he did, like, more than twice the damage. I think he did 5,000 damage in this game. Without him, this would have been a loss. But, I did my part too in this weak-ass tank, so that was great.